It is official. The Lakers are going to repeat, beating the Orlando Magic and beating the New York Knicks. It is official. The NBA is rigged and scripted. JJ Redick, playing for the Orlando Magic, is going to beat the Magic in the 2026 NBA Finals. It is official. The Bucks are not going to make it. The Bucks are not going to do enough to get a trade at the trade deadline. JJ Redick, the 11th pick of his draft, Joakim LeBron, the 11th NBA Finals appearance against the Orlando Magic, cooking in the NBA offseason. Desmond Bain, former Celtics player, role player. Marcus Smart, former Celtics role player, up against his former teammate in the finals. The two Celtics role players factoring in to the equation right here in 2026. JJ Redick wins the championship as Lakers coach. The Lakers beat Orlando, then they go on to repeat in their 34th NBA Finals appearance. Orlando is 79. Well, guess what? In the 2025-2026 Lakers season, which is the 79th season overall, they are going to beat Orlando in the 80th NBA Finals in the history of the NBA. The LA Lakers, they champion in the 79th season in the NBA, but this is the 80th NBA Finals in the history of the NBA. The Orlando Magic is 80, the 80th NBA Finals. The Magic are gonna make it. Knicks Lakers is a psyop for this season. But for next season, Mike Brown, Joakim LeBron's former coach with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Joakim LeBron James beats Mike Brown in the 2027 NBA Finals. The 2027 NBA Finals is going to see Joakim LeBron, who is 41-14 with 55 previous playoff series for King James, is going to beat Mike Brown in his 63rd playoff series of his career, the time Michael Jordan, born in year 63, and Luka is going to be a part of this, and Joakim LeBron beats the Knickerbockers in his 63rd career playoff series of his career. The King returns back to the city where he won the championship. The finals was held at the Bubble at Orlando, Florida. Technically, it was Bay Lake, Florida, but this is right outside Orlando. Lakers' last title at Orlando, King GOAT, LeBron James, in the Lakers' next championship is going to be at Orlando. Orlando Magic is 68 in Gematria. The Lakers won 68 games during the 2019-20 championship winning season. The title was won on the 11th day of October 2020. The Lakers, they win the championship this year in 2026. The Lakers win the championship over 68 months later, 5 years and 8 months after winning the title at Disney World. Well, guess what? They beat the Orlando Magic. Luka Magic beats the Magic in the Lakers' 33rd appearance in the finals. The Lakers beat the Magic in the Lakers' 33rd NBA Finals appearance in team history. Now Magic equals 30. Joakim LeBron wins his 26th NBA Finals game in 2026 to win the championship. In 2027, he wins the repeat to win his 30th NBA Finals game of his career, and he's going to do so with Doncic. Magic is Gematria of Doncic. Joakim LeBron ties Magic against the Magic. The Lakers beat the Magic for their first title since winning at the magical land of Disney World. This is what this is about right here for King GOAT LeBron James. NBA rigged, NBA scripted. Notice how the Lakers won the in-season tournament in 2023. The NBA Cup was won on December the 9th of 2023. Now you must understand and observe that the amount of time from the in-season cup to the time that the Lakers win the championship would be 30 months later. En route to the 30th NBA Finals win for GOAT King LeBron the very next year. They beat the Magic 30 months later after winning the NBA Cup at Las Vegas. 66th season in Lakers history this year. 6-6 in the finals next year. 67th season of the Lakers, they beat the Knicks. That's when GOAT King LeBron is the king by winning the back-to-back titles, because king by itself is Camacho of 67. And he'll win the championship at 41 years of age in his 23rd season in the NBA. NBA is rigged. We have to look at the coach. 5-6 in the finals, 34th NBA Finals appearance is going to win the repeat. JJ Redick did play for Orlando. Orlando is 34 gematria. The Magic is 39, 3 rings in 9 seasons. For the Lakers, they beat New York in 2027. They beat Mike Brown in 2027. They beat the Magic in their 66th season in LA. Now they beat the Magic, and then GOAT King LeBron retires at 42 years of age next year. Lakers 42, LeBron James 42. The Lakers did beat the Magic 4-1 in 2010. In 2009, GOAT King LeBron James is going to beat Orlando. The Lakers Magic rematch 17 years later, and the Lakers have 17 titles, and the last title was at the bubble. Orlando, Florida, last title there. Go back to Orlando, repeat in the 81st NBA Finals. New York Knicks last championship 1973. They will fail to beat the LA Lakers. They're going to fail to win their first championship in 54 years if you are the New York Knicks. The LA Lakers win the championship 68 months later. The Lakers is 54. The Knicks are going to fail to beat the Lakers to win their next title 54 years later. Uh, 2027. That's the year they play the Knicks. Lakers 54. GOAT King LeBron surpassed Kobe Bean Bryant. That's also 54. And he surpasses Kobe in the 81st NBA Finals. Because his name, yours truly, is GOAT King LeBron James. And this is the legendary LA Lakers show we speak about. But I want to get into all the players on the Magic. The players, the coach on the Magic, these are the kind of things we must speak about. Their 37th season in team history. Los Angeles is 37. Look at the coach. Look at the owner. Look at everybody associated with the team. He was involved with the Denver Nuggets, Jamal Mosley's come on to the NBA Finals beginning on June the 4th. June the 4th is also the purple and gold of the Lakers, and King Goat LeBron is the chosen one. Jamal's Kamachev Goat King LeBron's 45th playoff series win to win the title. Luka 45. Lakers 18th title against Jamal Mosley. Mosley is Kamachev Goat King LeBron's 26th NBA Finals win of his career to tie Kobe Bryant. So his 26th NBA Finals win can occur against Coach Mosley at 73. He can take on the Los Angeles Lakers. His birthday is also the same birthday as Bronny James. Another interesting, Bronny James. Bronny is gematria of Orlando. Bronny is also gematria of Orlando. All right. Then the following year, 34th appearance in the finals. He beat the Magic as he ties Magic Johnson, Magic 33. It's also Kobe, that's 33. General Manager, Anthony Parker. He's got that Israel connection with the Jews, right? He played Israeli basketball. He's a Jew. He was a member of the Cavs with Goat King LeBron James. Goat King LeBron was still there in 2009. He played with Goat King LeBron James. He joined them on a 2-year, $6 million. That's like 26. So he's a former teammate of Goat King LeBron James. Anthony Parker was born on June the 19th. That's the birthday of the real King James. That's also the day of Goat King LeBron's last championship in front of fans. June 19, 2016. Year 75, King Goat LeBron ties Kobe. That Marcus Smart, Desmond Bain connection that we must speak about. Desmond Bain is gematria of LeBron James and the repeat at 42 years of age if you go King LeBron James. I think this was another, was he a part of the championship? He was the 30th overall pick, Magic 30. Okay, so he was part of the Grizzlies. I remember him being drafted on the Celtics. Okay, he didn't really play with him. Bain is 13, LA 13. Paolo Banchero, the Italian player, and Kobe spent his childhood at Italy. Paolo Banchero. This is his connection. NBA Finals starts on 6-4 June. They hype another new superstar every year. So what are we speaking about? They hyped up Jimmy Butler. They hyped up Nikola Jokic. Then Paolo and Goat King LeBron's 23rd season in the league. Banchero is Magic in the 3 rings in 9 seasons. If you are the Lakers, it's also LeBron, Gamacha 42. But we'll get into Franz Wagner here very quickly. Kentavious Caldwell Pope was part of the championship. He was part of the trade for Desmond Bain. There's Franz Wagner, the star German player of the LAKERS of the Magic. He's first round, 8th overall. That forms 18. 24 years of age. Kobe number. His 24th birthday. GOAT King LeBron enters the finals with 22 wins. He's number 22. A player from Berlin. International viewers, Berlin is 33. GOAT King LeBron repeats for his 60th NBA Finals win at New York City when he beats the New York Knicks. He beats Wagner, and then he goes on to win the back-to-back the next season. They're going to beat a Berlin-based superstar in the Lakers' 33rd appearance in the finals. And notice how Berlin equals Magic too. Luka Magic against the Magic. Franz Wagner, 61. Maybe they win the Eastern Conference Finals against the New York Knicks. As a matter of fact, the Orlando Magic, you see the Magic in their playoff history. In the Magic's playoff history, they've won 64 games. They're going to win the East for their 76th win in team history in the playoffs. The New York Knicks is 76. Knicks last made it to the 1999 NBA Finals, and then they make it to the Finals 28 years later against a 28-1 life path GOAT King LeBron James. Giannis GOAT King LeBron takes the crown in 2027. His 49th playoff series win will happen against the New York Knicks to cap the repeat with a formerly Dallas-based superstar, Luka Doncic. Luka Magic against the Magic. Luka Magic, 33rd, the Lakers' 78th season in the NBA is this year. Their 78th season in the NBA, their 79th season overall. Franz Wagner is the superstar. He's an international player. His stuff matters. Luka, Franz Wagner. Franz is 29, repeat for the Lakers, 29th coaches. Luka, GOAT King LeBron James' first title since they're in Florida during the pandemic. Now that's what it's about right there. Wagner, Lakers next championship 68 months later. Jalen Brunson, GOAT King LeBron beats for his 30th NBA Finals win. He's going to beat him at 42 years of age. Jalen Brunson's 145. LeBron, his number 6 ring is 145. Purple and gold are going to beat Brunson in 2027. Any other key contributors? Josh Hart is gonna be facing off against the Lakers. He's a former Lakers player, South Bay, LA Lakers. Josh Hart, part of the New Orleans deal. Josh Hart is Gamache of the Lakers. Hart is Gamache of New York Knicks and LA Lakers. 61 and 25. He'll be in the finals at 32 years of age, taking on the greatest player ever, GOAT King LeBron James. His truly is going to win 49 playoff series in his career. And so what's the amount of time from the Anthony Davis trade here to the time that Josh Hart's going to lose against the Lakers? July the 6th of 2019. And the amount of time to the time that he beats Josh Hart in the finals. 95 months later, King GOAT LeBron is the greatest player ever. Ever in the world, in the history of the planet Earth. No one can touch GOAT King LeBron James. You're not fit to lace his basketball shoes. Moritz Wagner, we're talking some more international cats. Moritz Wagner. What's up with Michigan and the whole scheme of things? Michigan is Gamache of June the 4th. Already touched up Paolo. Franz Wagner already touched up on the player. Another German, another player born at Berlin. Number 21, Lakers. This is the Nazi tribute with Donald Trump and the Nazi regime in the United States of America right now. The all-American Nazi regime of Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and white supremacy. Go check out the white supremacy video at the end. Now you got your little German Nazis in there against the LA Lakers, all them white players on them Lakers, like Luka, like Austin, like the German on the Lakers, the center, Maxi Kleber, and then Jake LaRavia. That's what I be talking about. And Matt McClung is making to the finals. He'd be right in the bench, but it don't matter. He's there in the finals. Jalen Suggs, St. Paul, Minnesota, right there. 5th pick. You can go LeBron. 5th ring. Number 5 was that star, Paolo Banchero. St. Paul, Minnesota. Lakers came from Minnesota. We'd be talking right here. Jalen Suggs is Orlando. 5 and 6 in the finals. GOAT King LeBron James. And obviously, the owners have to be broken down. Who is the Donald Trump Nazi family billionaire donor group? The DeVos. Hey, he was born and died at Michigan. I wonder why they got a lot of them Michigan guys on the Lakers. DeVoe is Gamache of the Lakers, last title at Florida during the pandemic. But you see, that's only that team. Now let's get into Mike Brown. He coached the Lakers. 42 wins as Lakers coach. GOAT King LeBron beats him in the finals at 42 years of age. That's the meaning of his 42 wins with the Lakers. He's gonna face off against the Lakers in his 13th season as a coach. LA is Gamache at 13. Michael Brown, 3 rings in 9 seasons. If you go King LeBron James, Michael Brown is Gamachev GOAT. King LeBron's 60th NBA Finals, his 60th playoff win with the Lakers to become Lake GOAT. The tie 6-0 in the finals. Michael Jordan at New York City, the birthplace of Mike and Kareem. The Lakers are gonna beat the Bucks. Are gonna beat the Magic in next year's NBA Finals. Luka Magic against the Magic. Five, 6, 5 and 8, 5 and 9, 6 and 10, 9 and 11, 11, 12, 11, 13, 11, 14. 11 and 18. They have 18 playoff eliminations in their 33rd playoff series against the Lakers. This is the 19th playoff elimination that will happen against the Lakers as the Lakers win their 19th title to win the back-to-back. They're now currently 11 and 18 in the playoffs, and he's the 11th pick of his draft. And then the Lakers gonna beat the New York Knicks next year in that title. They're gonna beat the Knicks in their 67th season while based at LA. GOAT LeBron would be 41 years of age entering the 2026-2027 season. Luka beats his former teammate JALEN Brunson in 2027. He beats Brunson the next season. NBA 33rd pick by Dallas. Spoke about 33 previous finals appearance. He played with Luka. You see this right there? I wonder what is the amount of time from the JALEN Brunson trade to the time that he makes it to the finals. So I have to go to his time with the New York Knicks. July 2022, and then he's gonna make it to the finals almost 5 years later. So that would be this would be 59 months later that he's gonna make it to the finals. 58 months later against the Los Angeles Lakers, but then the 59 months, GOAT LeBron ties Michael Jordan.